You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about the New England Patriots and Jerod Mayo. You guys know I am certainly not a big Jerod Mayo fan at all. I don't feel like that you hire NFL coaches based on a warm and fuzzy moment you had over in Israel or any other country. It just hits you. This guy's going to be a future NFL head coach, and he's going to be my future NFL head coach. Well, what if between that time that you had this epiphany and now, what if he's actually a total and complete disaster? All right, that's not how you hire, and this is the problem. Let's be real. If you're a Patriots fan, I've said this over and over and over again. You said here today, as a team, your team is coached by somebody that's not qualified to be the head coach and should not have been entertained to be the head coach. He does not have enough experience to be an NFL head coach. Antonio Pierce falls under this same label too. All right, let's look. Inside linebackers, coach. Inside linebackers, linebackers, head coach. You don't make that kind of leap, folks. You don't. That's not. I know some people will say, well, look at the special team coordinators that have made good head coaches. Yeah, special team coordinators, number one, usually have the position a long time. Number two, they are used to working with players on both sides of the ball consistently, day in and day out. And I think that sometimes gives these special teams coaches an advantage. All right. But I'm not advocating for a special teams coach to have the job, but you get my point. All right. They've done a lot of coaching. I mean, some of these guys, my God, Kyle Shanahan had like a decade of coaching before he actually became a coach, even though he was a young hire. This team, a negative 99 point differential. You've got this happening yesterday after a disaster. Did anyone get the license plate of the bus that Jerod Mayo just threw Alex Van Pelt under? Now, this drives me nuts, and I'm going to tell you why. It was very well known. Drake Maye was not ready to start. Alex Van Pelt has done a great job with developing a young quarterback. But let's be real. I mean, the offense has taken on the identity of not Alex Van Pelt, it's of Jerod Mayo. He's extremely conservative. He don't want to be aggressive. And look, the buck stops with him. If he wants to be aggressive on 3rd and 4th down, it's his job. Do you think Belichick would have been shy to chime in over the headphones to say, we got 2 downs to get this, and we got a young mobile quarterback? Be aggressive on the next 2 downs. That's his job. That's not Alex Van Pelt's job. Alex Van Pelt's like, I don't want to turn the ball over, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Listen to this.
You consider running Drake in that situation, that it's a short yard situation, he can run?
You said it, I didn't.
Okay, you said it, I didn't. You know how you know somebody is not qualified? When they pass the buck. Brother, it starts and stops with you. That's all there is to it. You don't pass the buck to somebody else. Responsibility. I mean, Patriot fans are outraged today, and I don't blame them. Just so Patriots fans know, the pattern with this team is the exact same every week, no doubt. We are never going anywhere with Jerod Mayo. By the way, we just witnessed Jerod Mayo pass the buck, right? Kayshon Boutte. Look at Drake Maye hits him directly in the hands. He doesn't catch the ball. The ball goes off of him. Cardinals defender intercepts it. Guess what? These players got the identity of their coach because Kayshon Boutte threw Drake Maye under the bus, just like Jerod Mayo threw Alex Van Pelt under the bus. Per Mark Daniels, quote, I'll just say, I know it's a play I've got to make, but it's kind of hard when you're running full speed in one direction and the ball is kind of low. Boutte said, it's a play I've got to make. We talked about it to see what we both could have fixed. That is a statement that somebody like Michael Irvin would have never said about Troy Aikman. Ever. It hits you right in the hands. As an NFL wide receiver, Bubba, that's on you. You catch the ball. It is on you. By the way, he threw it low so it wouldn't get intercepted. But this dink don't know about that. I mean, honestly, not shocking. The players are taking on the identity of the DEI hire that was Jerod Mayo. And let's just be honest. It's hard to look at it any other way because he's not qualified. So why did you get the job? 27 receptions, 349 yards, 1 TD for Kayshon Boutte, and he's throwing his quarterback under the bus. You want a coaching stat? A lot of good stuff from Savage, but third down conversions today. Patriots 0-6. The Patriots literally didn't convert a third down. Almost impossible to do. With a running quarterback, Mayo is a disaster. Wolf is a disaster. Sorry, if the Krafts want to win, they have to actually spend some money and give up some control. This person said it right here. The Pats need to clean house, start over from the top down, bring in John Robinson to run the front office, and Mike Vrabel. They worked together in Tennessee. I said it the other day. By the way, you know who would actually like to play for the Patriots? Was a Patriots fan? A.J. Brown. Do you know a coach that loves A.J. Brown? Mike Vrabel. And this is why it's getting so much attention. The Patriots have the opportunity for Vrabel. Again, they got a reprieve. They got a second chance to hire the right guy. But once Vrabel is the coach of the Raiders, what are you going to do then? They're going to have to compete against the Raiders and Ohio State because if Ryan Day doesn't win it all, he's toast. Jonathan Kraft upset. Dude, this your problem. This your problem. Right here, you're seeing it. This is your problem. He's not one of us. He's not, no. Seriously, he's part of the problem. Jonathan sells cheap knockoff purses and insurance policies to widows, rich and poor. And look, and could solve it by firing Mayo and hiring Vrabel. It's that simple. This team is, if I'm a Patriots fan, it's very concerning. And actually, I do kind of root for the Patriots, to be honest with you. They're sort of my second team after the Niners. A lot of people have an NFC team, an AFC team, and my God, I root for the Patriots. I do. And this is tough to watch after all the years of success. Mayo is not the guy, and I don't really think Elliott Wolf is the guy either. This is a disaster. Now you got a reprieve, you got a second chance. You can grab Vrabel while he's out there. Look, Mayo's supposed to be a defensive guy, right? A defensive guy. Let me just bring it up here. You gave up 30 to the Arizona Cardinals. There has been a monstrous amount of regression from Belichick's defense. The continuity that they were trying to keep, it didn't work. This guy's not qualified to be a head coach. He's not. He should not have been given the job. This not warm and fuzzies on some trip is not how you hire NFL head coaches. God almighty. I've said, if you're a Patriots fan, you need to be worried because your owner is acting a lot like clown show owners around the country, like Woody Johnson and Jimmy Haslam, David Tepper. I mean, look, Jerry Jones looks light years more competent at this point. It's a bad hire. You have to pivot. You have to understand, I made a mistake. Move off of it. Why wait? Tell me what you think, New England Patriot fans, black and white sports supporters, DEI Mayo, and that's just what it is. This was a social hire for Robert Kraft. Oh, he makes me feel great. Yeah, but he can't coach football. He's not qualified to be a head coach. Jerod Mayo may have made a great head coach. Like in another 10 years, 8 or 10 years maybe. 3, 4 years as a defensive coordinator, provided he's had success. Assistant head coach a couple of years. You get the point. This ain't it. This ain't it. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.